Hello, hello. Let's see what these cockroaches are talking about. Check this out. Roll it, roll it.
But it's probably not exactly the way Mitch painted it out to be. But it's I guess it's over now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's the crazy thing. The inverted aspect of this comes from like, hey, who's got a lady currently? You know what I mean? Who's actively engaging in sort of a somewhat admirable fatherhood, and then who's the beta? You know what I mean? So if we as the people who are not single, and I don't know what the right word is, I think it's like some sort of issue with the mom or the dad. I don't know which side it is, but I think that's sort of the attraction to people come at me and they say, "Oh, do you have daddy issues?" Right? So that's why you need a new daddy. And I'm like, well, I have issues, but it's not so substantial that I would have to ever say that. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I know it's also a lot of people who've been in and out of jail, and that's where maybe I just can't quite understand what this group is and what this crew is, because they're not the same kind of person that I'm. I'm not from the hood, dude. I'm from the suburbs.
So you're trying to figure out why he has such a dedicated cult like following of what seem to be pretty sane people that are like normally in and day out or like normal people, but they really just like Paul a lot.
Well, I think the beta thing, right? I think that's the appeal. It's like they're beta, so they're more likely to come over here.
They're not normal people. They're all a bunch of fucking losers, a bunch of demons, a bunch of degenerates, a bunch of felons, a bunch of cockroaches, a bunch of liars, money grubbers, gossipers. They're losers. That's what the Panelverse is full of. Snakes, cockroaches, losers.
And do whatever I can pimp on them, sort of thing. Pimp on the betas, and then make them feel good. The love bombing and all that. Same thing that Talcott does. That's why it's interesting that they're both together. You know what I mean? They find so much commonalities because they both have and they've said that themselves. You know what I mean? It's just two of the same.
It's hot and cold, but you know what I think it is? I think there's such a lack of
Landry is a kind of Bex. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And she says, you know.
Of leadership anywhere at all. I mean,
I think that's the appeal. It's like they're beta, so they're more likely to come over here and do whatever I
seem to be pretty sane people that are like normally in and day out or like normal people, but they really just like Paul a lot.
Well, I think the beta thing, right? I think that's the appeal. It's like they're beta, so they're more likely to come over here and do whatever I can pimp on them, sort of thing. Pimp on the betas, and then make them feel good. The love bombing and all that. Same thing that Talcott does. That's why it's interesting that they're both together. You know what I mean? They find so much commonalities because they both have they've said that themselves. You know what I mean? It's just two of the same.
It's hot and cold, but you know what I think it is? I think there's such a lack of leadership anywhere at all. I mean, in any aspect of life, like nowadays, there's like zero leadership anywhere that when people see it, they just naturally kind of gravitate towards it.
We got a wild moose requesting a link.
Yeah, I'll pin it. Sorry. Yeah, Moose, get in here. He's the real producer, right?
Moose found all of us individually on our own channels. Watch this. This is going to spin off into its own life. Moose came to all of our individual channels. None of us had ever been on a panel at all. And Moose created the whole panel space himself.
Nice. And he's only like 21, right?
Yep.
You're not 21. Are you?
Oh, for the AI. Bastard.
Not for the AI, dude. No, I just like to look at you. I like
got
to have,
me.
Oh, I'm not
Got
kidding
me.
you. I just like, I didn't even know he was here.
You like seeing this? I look like the kid from Sandlot. Squints. Look, so I was over at OTW's, right? And I didn't realize that you were actually live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were actually live. And then you're like, oh, Moose is over there. And I was like, now I feel like a dirty voyeur. I'm like, I want to be part of the action. So
Creepy Moose. He's a snake. He's a loser. I was on his shit show one time, and that guy that used to kiss Talcott's ass, the guy from Ireland, I can't think of his name, Richard something. I can remember the first part. Richard was an older guy, chubby, short ass, little fat guy. I think he was from Northern Ireland, though. And I think he's British. He'll call himself Irish, but I think he was English, not Irish. A lot that live in Northern Ireland don't consider themselves really to be Irish people. They're Brits. They're English. Anyway, Richard something. And he was a little prick, and he used to kiss up to Talcott. Now he's disappeared for months. I haven't seen him anywhere. Anyway, the guy made death threats against me on a live stream on Moose's shit show. And Denizen was there, supposedly, with the keys. One of them kicked me off and blocked me. And they kept him on. They showed what they are there. I see what they are. Moose tattletaled on me on Talcott's show, saying that I've been live bashing everyone. I guess he drops in and watches my shows. Moose is one of the lurking demons. I don't think you should take things too far, Moose, because you're a little wimp. And you think that you can get away with all kinds of things on the internet. But you know, some people have certain powers, we'll say. I'll put it that way. Have certain powers. And I think you're a fool. And I think you're a demon. And I think that you're a little loser. You're not just a troll. I see exactly what you are. You're a creepy fucking loser. That's what you are. You belong in this realm. And I would recommend to you that you stay away from me and my channel and don't mess with me. But I don't think you're that smart. You're going to burn yourself eventually, Moose. You're going to get burned. And it's going to be glorious. Just glorious. When you burn yourself.
So
Not the
here I-
reaction. You're not 21. Are you?
Oh, for the AI. Bastard.
Not for the AI, dude. No.
Came to all of our individual channels. None of us had ever been on a panel at all. And Moose created the whole panel space himself.
Nice. And he's only like 21, right?
Yep.
You're not 21. Are you?
Oh, for the AI. Bastard.
Not for the AI, dude. No, I just like to look at you. I like
got
to have.
me.
Oh, I'm not
Got
kidding
me.
you. I just like. Oh, hey, I didn't even know he was here.
You like seeing this? I look like the kid from Sandlot. Squints. Look, so I was over at OTW's, right? And I didn't realize that you were actually live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were actually live. And then you're like, oh, Moose is over there. And I was like, now I feel like a dirty voyeur. I'm like, I want to be part of the action. So
Not the
here I-
reaction.
whatever action's over here. I mean,
He calls himself Moose. He's this scrawny weirdo. He looks like he would fit in perfectly in certain parts of New York and Manhattan or Tel Aviv. That's what he looks like to me. Moose. He's not a moose. He's a scrawny little snake. That's what he is. You see what this thing is? I think he would fit in great in Tel Aviv, if you catch what I'm saying. Do you catch my drift? Hopefully there's a few people left in this realm that don't need everything spelled out for them. Do you know where Tel Aviv is? He has that look to him, okay? With the nose, the voice, the glasses. The behavior. The behavior shows something.
like, now I feel like a dirty voyeur. I'm like, I want to be part of the action. So
Not the
here I-
reaction.
whatever action's over here. I mean, if we're gonna just sit there and watch you and not say anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever really spend much time with you on panel anyway, so it's good to
Yeah.
have you.
Thank
Moose,
you.
I was just telling everybody how you made the panel verse space yourself. You got all of us individually us individual content creators, nobody had ever seen anything like a Panelverse, and you made it. And you're like, look, guys, this is what we need to do. And you've been running shit from behind the scenes ever since.
I mean, I don't take credit for any of that. It's all you guys doing the work. But like, I do
Exactly
take
what a
credit
humble
for bringing
producer would
people
say.
together. I did bring a lot of people together, but you guys do the work. So it's like, it's easy. You make it easy. You make it easy to support you guys. And if you're watching over on the Flow State channel, you know,
Moose, the producer, they call him. He didn't just produce Talcott's show. I think he does have something to do with shit behind the scenes. Why would he be watching my show and reporting it to Talcott? What a creep. What a creepy creature. Look at his face. I can tell a weasel right off the bat. Some of you can't. You'll say, why are you picking on his looks? And it's all about the way they look. Well, that indicates something quite often. Just like if somebody smells and they're a slob, on the outside, it reflects what's on the inside. Not always, but a lot of the time. A lot of the time. I can't say 100% for anything, but I see what this is. And his behavior, kicking me off and saying, oh, now I might lose my channel. They're just snakes. They're immoral creatures. That's what they are. They lash out at others and then they cry victim. They'll make death threats and then they'll pretend to be the victim. That's what a lot of these creatures do. They're snakes. They're demons. And you're going to see what they are one day. That's the beauty of this. The ones that right now might be watching this video after I record it and upload it, that might be shaking their head saying, oh, he calls everyone a demon. The beauty is that you're going to get to see it one day. And I know some of you disagree. You'll say they'll never see it. It's going to be undeniable. You won't be able to deny it when they're eating your fucking face off, these demons. You're going to get the rude awakening. And I know some of you argue with me. You disagree. It's fine. I think it's unwise. I think that the more you see it, this realm, in a false way, the more you leave yourself open to getting recycled. You'd be better off to say to yourselves, yeah, Stephen might be onto something here. They might see the demons of this realm one day when they're devouring them. You won't be able to do the mental gymnastics anymore. You'll be sealed in here with them. How so? All you have to do is keep following them, defending them, pretending that they're good. And that's what a lot of you have done for this lifetime, and perhaps you've done it for many lifetimes. Some humans are very good at doing that. They're not good at truth-seeking and acknowledging the truth. They're good at following liars and demons and defending them and pretending and pretending and pretending for lifetimes. That's what you do. And I've observed you en masse, not one or two of you, thousands and thousands and thousands of you. I've observed you doing just what I said. So I know that you do it. I've seen it. And I know where you belong. And there's not one of you in this realm that could convince me otherwise. So good luck to you. If you think you're going to influence me with your lies and your tricks, it won't work. I know what needs to be done. I'm not like most of you that can be convinced by lying demons and smear campaigns, and you're fickle, and you're gullible, and you're easily fooled, and you're quick to run to evil. I'm not like you. I've observed hundreds and hundreds of you do that on my channels. I know what you are. I watch your behavior. I don't just go by your words. Often your behavior is the opposite of your words. I see you very clearly, with great clarity, and I know where you belong. Some of you assume I don't see you yet just because you're still on my channel. You're assuming wrong.
easy. You make it easy. You make it easy to support you guys, and do
Exactly
take
what a
credit
humble
for bringing
producer would
people
say.
together. I did bring a lot of people together.
Individually, us individual content creators, nobody had ever seen anything like it.
Not the reaction.
whatever actions over here. I mean, if we're gonna just sit there and watch you and not say anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever really spend much time with you on panel anyway, so it's good to
Yeah.
have you.
Thank
Moose,
you.
I was just telling everybody how you made the Panelverse space yourself. You got all of us individually, us individual content creators. Nobody had ever seen anything like a Panelverse, and you made it. And you're like, look, guys, this is what we need to do. And you've been running shit from behind the scenes ever since.
I mean, I don't take credit for any of that. It's all you guys doing the work. But like, I do
Exactly
take
what a
credit
humble
for bringing
producer would
people
say.
together. I did bring a lot of people together, but you guys do the work. So it's like, it's easy. You make it easy. You make it easy to support you guys. And if you're watching over on the Flow State channel, you know, hit that money bag and $4.99 for Moose. Just show some support for the Moose man. And even if Flow State's getting that money, just know that it makes me feel good and it absolves you of some of your sins. All right.
Well, I've been saying this, dude. What else, dude? How embarrassing would it be if
It's weird.
we're spending so much time here and we're, it's not making us any sort of money? Like, isn't that more of a sad dynamic?
That's why I have a
than-
job, bro. And I do want to make.
No, I'm not
money
talking
from
about
here.
you. I'm talking about just as far as the Paul versus Flo aspect of it, right? To where it's shameful to want to make money in the space.
It's
Well-
shameful to do the opposite. It's shameful to spend your whole adult life playing with your friends online and never, take responsibility for your responsibilities.
That's what I'm here for now. That's why I started the Is This Real Man channel, and I'm gonna start banging out live streams again, and I'm gonna take the bull by the horns.
Hey,
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you a
show up-
channel.
I'm gonna show up at your channel, Landry. and the thing is,
Where have I heard that before?
I'm not gonna come to your channel, Landry, and start like shouting out all my fucking super chats like Flo would do, because I've already learned that Flo disrespected you that way. So see, I learned from your guys' mistakes, and I also learned from your victories. If you don't,
But Moose,
ask
that
me-
wasn't a mistake.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too. Is like that
No,
time
I know,
went on.
I know it wasn't.
The time I went over on his show for Jack and me's second face off, he sent me $50 and it was like, hey, I mean, I didn't ask for it, you know what I mean? And Jack said he was going to send me $50 for something, and that never happened. So even that, just like, that's the kind of thing to where even yesterday, he completed the I don't know what the goal for the super chats just in like 2 minutes, and obviously it's like an enemy territory. So, and I see that's like supporting each other. And at this point, I feel as though if I was monetized at the time, or even if I wasn't, maybe he would have shared with me anyways. I don't think he's actually as deceitful as I thought he was. He's just kind of cringe with the. I mean, it's like, I guess, high school sort of talk, but I mean, this is all cringe when it comes down
Bro,
to
he's
it.
the frat boy douche with
He
the
is.
earring and the
Yeah.
hat. Like
I don't
Paul
have
would
any
say or
earrings in
whatever.
right now. Fuck.
I don't. Yeah, you don't have the Pope hat on either. But see, like the thing is like I think that's some brainwashing bullshit. Oh, it's bad to ask for money. It's bad to grift. It's bad to do this. But you know what? Like, if it was so bad, why does Flo feel so good?
Same exact reasoning behind heroin.
all right. That's a bad way to put it. But honestly,
No,
like,
but it's right. I mean, it's just. Do you value your time? If you don't value your time, other people won't.
right.
Yeah.
And Flo has actually sent me money as well, just for being part of the process. Like I'm sitting there, next thing you know, I get like a Cash App, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like getting a fucking call. I never get calls, so I got
That's the same for me.
Got so excited. So I can honestly say, like, the only time I ever felt really bad was when he got me for I tried to play the moral superiority card, and I was totally playing a bit. But then, like, I saw how the crowd reacted to the way he had, like, presented how the whole situation happened, and it was like, fuck, I gotta fix this. Like, so I went into immediate damage control, and he was like, well, if you want to be around here, you gotta fucking pay. So I immediately paid up.
He did.
So some would call me an idiot for that, but like, part of my whole like process here is to piss off the crowd, but I don't want them to like downright fucking hate me or think I'm an actual scumbag. Like, it's okay for them to call me a snake and stuff like that. It's okay for them to not understand what I do behind the scenes, but I don't know. It just
I've already
makes my
added
life.
you as the puppet master behind this whole thing. And shout out to Razvan for donating. Even though Razvan doesn't like me, shout out to Razvan.
Or me. Fucking praise God. Razvan, you're awesome.
Hey, here's the thing, though. I wanted to prove a point here, right?
Yeah.
So they told me, like, hey, go take your plates off and drive around. And you know what, dude? I went out and I recorded it, and I did it for about 10 minutes. You know what? How have I still never seen Paul and Slave do that this whole time? They don't even use their cars. These guys, like the other guy, Brian O'Shea, was like, yeah, my car's more of a storage unit now, actually.
Well, I mean, you got to understand Brian O'Shea, right? Like, Brian O'Shea has been locked up so many times during our process in this, like, panelverse, right? Like, we'll wake up one day and it'll be like, fucking Brian will pop up on the live stream and he's getting fucking arrested. Like, you know, so I think after like so many times, like, you could pretend to be like, oh yeah, like, I'm fucking driving without a license, I'm driving without plates. But I think it's just like the crowd, like, utterly hating me. It gets annoying after a while. It's an annoyance. Like, you have to go through a bunch of shit now that the cops are going to take you to jail. Now you got to go through the process of getting all your shit back. You got to, you know, just, you have to stay in jail for that.
And
Whatever.
they're making money the whole time. And then this was my main objection to his whole go get arrested thing is, how is this fighting the system? You're becoming a repeat customer.
I swear, dude, it does seem like it's almost a targeted effort to make sure that I don't make money, because all the people that are super chatting at any point, they're the ones who I should not trust. Razvan is bad news. Don't trust Razvan, man. He's bad. He's just, don't listen to him. And he had to call in because he got timed out by one of the mods. But it's like, dude.
Here's the way that I look at it. You know for sure that even if they're doing it for nefarious reasons, people who donate to you are actually supporting your cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a tangible way that can't be denied. So I give that priority.
You have to accept the blessings when they come, and you just got to accept them for what they are. They're blessings. And when it comes to Paul, he doesn't need my defense. Like, he does have his own videos out there. He used to have a lot more videos, and I've seen him drive without plates. I know that.
Seen him drive or ride?
I've seen him drive before. Before he met Jennifer, he drove.
Why did he stop with Jennifer?
He didn't have to take the risk anymore.
I don't know. Like, I honestly, I mean, I don't know him, like, personally.
So when do these creatures do anything other than talk about each other? All they seem to do is talk about each other. That's all they seem to do, is yap about each other constantly for years. And they distract you from anything that you could possibly learn that might be meaningful, spiritual, helpful, valuable. They love to say value in the panelverse. They're a black hole. They're a pit. They suck you in. Nothing about them will help you, ever. Nothing about their channels. Nothing. They're scum.
He didn't have to take the risk anymore.
I don't know. Like, I honestly, I mean, I don't know him, like, personally. Like, we had, 3 or 4 years of, like, seeing each other online every day, and, like, we pretty much know, like,
wishy-washy faggot.
Fuck you, Landry. I don't know. Like, that was some fucking timing, brother.
That was divine timing, dude. That was divine timing. Believe me, that was not on purpose.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. Oh shit, that was great timing. Oh,
Someone's got to clip that. Arpol, clip that. I'm trying to hire you.
I honestly, I mean, I don't know him, like, personally.
Wait, this is just our video. Come on, man.
Can't really
Come on,
hear you,
OGW.
Moose.
What about Moose?
Sound
Man,
like you faded away.
Universe 222 is really trying to make me convinced that he's Moose.
Ooh, look at that. Look at the dead eyes there. Just a second, I'll show you. Look at the dead eyes, the dead-eyed look. Dead-eyed look. It's got the Tel Aviv nose, the Tel Aviv look. Just put a little tiny hat on him and put him in Tel Aviv. I think he would fit right in. So maybe he is a producer like the Hollywood producers, if you get what I'm saying. Matzo ball soup. Look at the look. Is that a look of a being that you would trust? This is where people say, where's the solution, Stephen? How do you help us gain discernment? I'm trying to help you right now, if you pay attention. I've been trying to help you for years get some discernment about spotting these creatures. For years on YouTube, I've made videos and had channels trying to help you develop some discernment. People say, how are you helping us? I'm not just telling you to work on your discernment. I'm showing you right now. And I've been making videos that are exercises in working on your discernment. But if you just want to watch with your half asleep mind and just take this as mindless entertainment, which many of you on YouTube, that's all you're here for on YouTube. You just want to be entertained. So be it. You're on your way to the recycling bin. That's the default mode for beings in this realm. It's on you. You better choose wisely. I can't make you learn anything or do anything. It's obvious to me what this thing on the screen is. Is it obvious to most on YouTube? I don't think so.
Very funny.
That was great timing. Oh,
Someone's got to clip that. Arpol, clip that. I'm trying to hire you.
I honestly, I mean, I don't know him like
Wait,
personally.
this is just our video. Come on, man.
Can't really
Come
hear
on,
you,
OGW.
Moose.
What about Moose?
Sound
Man,
like you faded away.
Universe 222 is really trying to make me convinced that he's Moose. It's very funny.
But like how? Like, look here, I'll show you both.
I know. I already saw it. It's like I was noticing that.
like I can't type.
When you did that, Universe didn't type.
But you know he's down there. Like he's down there typing. Like I'm not typing. I'm not a keyboard warrior.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
there's a lot of those around here.
Okay, but back to Paul real quick. Like he doesn't need my defense. I think I've seen enough to like, you know, he is what he is, and like if he doesn't want to continue driving without it, like I understand it gets annoying, you know, and if does he want to stand on that, you know, forever and be that guy who drove without a license? Like I don't know, but I'm also not going to get in the way of his progress and his monetary gain. You know, I'm not going to pull the curtain down. Like, that's the biggest thing. If you try to pull the curtain down on another creator,
All you're going to see is Moose.
pretty much, because I will have to come destroy the channel, unfortunately.
Well, here's the thing. I would never do that, and that's but people have made those threats towards me nonstop. So it's like I don't understand what the.
Yeah,
Well,
but
so-
I actually get channels like deleted. That's snafu.
No, I'm saying, but the Snafu's been doing it this whole time, where he's threatening to do that to me for no reason.
So he's admitting he gets channels deleted. And this is what they do. And a lot of you need, I don't know what you need actually. Do you need to be convinced that that's slimy? I'm not protecting Snafu, but Moose is most likely one of the ones that has tried to get my channels taken down. There's a group of them. It's not just this creature. Is there a possibility he hasn't? It's possible. Do I think it's likely? that he's been trying to get me shut down? Yeah, I do. Does he admit that he gets channels taken down? Yes. Does he report to Talcott about saying, oh, Steven's been doing whatever? Yeah, he does. He's not the only one. I'm not saying it's just the one on the screen. Do you not think it's scummy to try to take down channels? Why would you trust any creature that does that? Think about it. Start thinking if you haven't been thinking yet in your life. Start thinking a little bit. And I mean that. Some of you might have a chance to change. But I honestly think that at this point, most are just lost causes. Most beings in this realm don't change for the better. They usually degrade and change for the worse and get more evil. That's what I notice. Most don't ever change and say, you know, I was wrong. I was following evil demons and I was following their cults and believing in them and being nasty with them and believing the lies that they spread and the smear. Most people don't change for the better in this place. That's the pattern I've noticed in a lifetime here. And I won't be here for another lifetime, but some of you listening to my voice right now will be. You won't be going anywhere.
And
I'm
then
telling you, Landry, the difference between me and Snafu is I actually get things done.
Snafu was calling me a fraud while asking me.
he's threatening to do that to me for no reason. And
I'm
then
telling you, Landry, the difference between me and Snafu is I actually get things done.
Snafu was calling me a fraud while asking me for money. It's the most craziest shit I think I've ever seen.
He will
That is
never harm
crazy.
you. He is about as harmless as a fucking snail, bro.
Really?
I
I see him
swear.
harassing old women all the time, though.
Yeah, he's not actually that harmless.
Yeah, dude, he's like pretty savage.
Pretty nefarious.
Do you like Flow State's fake laughter at everything he says? He's not actually that harmless. He's pretty nefarious. And no one else is laughing. This is a common theme in the Panelverse. They laugh at their own unfunny shit. They never laugh at what someone else says. That's a pattern. They only laugh at what they say. That's a pattern with demons. Look at the thing on the screen. Look at the dead-eyed look. They show you what they are. All you have to do is start paying attention, if you can. If you have any attention span left, and people prove that they don't all the time on that, this realm is going to continue to degrade. So will the beings in it. You have a choice to make. What are you going to do? What are you going to follow? What are you going to do? What are you going to follow?
I don't understand what the
Yeah,
Well,
but I
so-
actually get channels like deleted. That's Snafu.
No, I'm saying, but the Snafu's been doing it this whole time, where he's threatening to do that to me for no reason. I don't understand what the
Yeah,
Well,
but
so-
I actually get channels like deleted. That's Snafu.
No, I'm saying, but the Snafu's been doing it this whole time, where he's threatening to do that to me for no reason. And
I'm
then
telling you, Landry, the difference between me and Snafu is I actually get things done.
Snafu was calling me a fraud while asking me for money. It's the most craziest shit I think I've ever seen.
He will
That is
never harm
crazy.
you. He is about as harmless as a fucking snail, bro.
Really?
I
I see him
swear.
harassing old women all the time, though.
Yeah, he's not actually that harmless.
Yeah, dude, he's like pretty savage.
Pretty nefarious.
No, I didn't say he's not nefarious. I said he's harmless. All you got to do is block him, delete him from your area.
That is true.
Like literally, if those old ladies never talked to him or never let him around, they would never have to deal with him. They'd never have a headache from him. And yes, Moose does steal channels. I've stolen Jack Talcott's, I've stolen Paul's, and I've stolen.
What does that mean, steal?
I fucked it up. Like I
Give him
I
a
just
wrench.
Took it over. It's not like it's literally all it is if you respect me and you don't fucking treat me like shit, then I do nothing to you. But I got
You don't think
butthurt.
that you got that out of Talcott and Paul?
I got butthurt with Paul for sure. You know, the whole shit, like talking about fucking my wife, telling me like she's gonna leave me, stuff like that. It
Well,
was
see, that-
annoying. It
that
was
doesn't
annoying.
trigger me, you know, because he was doing that yesterday, and I saw Gabriel asking if that was, upsetting to me. But dude, I'm so out of all the things to be worried about, that is probably the last on my list, is to be actually worried about Paul fucking my wife. So I can go into the joke.
Yeah,
I can laugh at it.
the joke is fine, Landry, but you got to understand that we did
'Cause
2
you know that Paul only
years
fucks
of
dudes.
like some intense fucking, like we were yelling at people, telling them they're loser failures, like all kinds of crazy shit. Like we were like, I mean,
I don't think Landry would really mind if other men were fucking his wife. I don't think he'd mind. So some say it's not his wife. He just said his wife, and people argue it's not his wife. I don't give a shit if it's his wife, girlfriend, if they're married, common law. I don't care. I don't care about the details of Landry's life, or Moose, or Flogay, or Paulina, the slave, or Talcott. I don't care. I'm doing something different from that, from what they do. And I shouldn't have to spell it out, but some of you are so fucking dense. You're like, why do you keep showing these channels? Just go away. You don't get it. If you don't get it by now, just go away. You don't know what I'm doing. It's not about, I don't give a shit about their personal lives. I'm trying to show you something about this realm by using them as examples to put up on the screen. Because I don't know the people in your personal life. I don't know your boss, somebody that's listening right now, or your coworkers. I can't put their pictures up and say, look at their eyes and look at this and their behavior. But I can use these as examples because they're on fucking YouTube every day. Their voice is on here, their behavior's on here, their pictures, etc. Start thinking. You don't have much time left to start thinking. Or you'll just get recycled here endlessly.
Lauren De Laguna, you got to go back and watch all this stuff. All the stuff that we went through, like, and then for like out of the blue, like he switched it up and started. It's fine, Landry, but you got to understand that we did
'Cause
2
you know that
years
Paul only fucks
of
dudes.
like some intense fucking, like we were yelling at people, telling them they're loser failures, like all kinds of crazy shit. Like we were like, I mean, Lauren De Laguna, you got to go back and watch all this stuff. All the stuff that we went through, like, and then for like out of the blue, like he switched it up and started like, because I told him I wanted him to like hit me where I'm weak or whatever, but I don't know. He hit pretty hard and he touched some like certain nerves or whatever and got the audience, like he proved a point to me that the audience really is not as fucking smart as they think they are. And so like after that I got butthurt. Anyways, Jack Talcott, he flipped out on me. Everybody fucking saw it. Everybody knows the kind of fucking dude he is, where he can go from like, oh, I love you, brother, to like screaming bloody murder at you and like telling you how fucking stupid you are and stuff like that. Like, I'm just not, I don't deal well with that shit, Landry. I don't deal well with that. Like, I have way too much shit going on in my life to have some other dude try to like put that fucking weird drama on me. It's like a woman thing. So like I had to fucking do that. And then also by doing what I did to Jack by like stealing his channel and like dunking him and I, like it was one of the fucking greatest contents I've ever like helped create. It was viewed by so many people and so many people had emotional like ties to it that it swayed people on all sides and it got people donating to both of those people. And it also got Jack and Paul together, which they created content together after that while I got to fizzle out for a little while and not actually have to be in the Panelverse. That's the beauty of being me. I can come in, help you fucking light a fire like a wildfire, and then next thing you know, you don't have to deal with me for a while. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, all right, well, Moose, where you been, bro? Like, you send me an email. Oh, where you been? And then I'll show up again. And it's like, yo, looks like you want the dynamic back. Let's go. But, and then Snafu, He pulled a double agent on me, and he told Cynthia that I was pretending to be her on a different channel or some shit, and caused a bunch of shit with me and Cynthia. And that's why I fucked his.
So that was never you.
That was never
No,
me.
it's
And
Snafu.
I told everyone that it was Snafu, and nobody believed me, even though he's the biggest fucking troll on the internet. No one believed me.
Yeah, it was Snafu.
Interesting.
I even went to Cynthia's channel and I told her that I did not do that and I was coming correct and I was trying to like patch whatever the fuck happened. And you know what she did? She started calling me a snake and telling me my wife is and I'm a terrible father, and like, bro, like these are the demons that we deal with online. Like,
Starting to laugh like OTW.
they got fucking demons in their closet and they have shit that's inside them that they don't know how to deal with, and they take it out on other people. So there's my fucking case. Everybody I did anything to even appear wrong to won. They all won. They all got views. They all got clippable content. They all got money. They all got paid, baby. I'm the only one that didn't get anything out of that, pretty much. Except for Flow State. He sent me some. And Paul sent me like $20 one day or something like that. $100 one day. But, you know.
Shout out to the new moderators of this channel. This is our new lineup for the day. Hope you guys enjoy.
That was long-winded, dude. Way too long-winded.
So,
Let's
Lewis, when you
go.
get those channels, when you snatch those channels up, do you resell them on the black market?
No, I would never actually like do anything to like really like lock them out of their accounts or anything like that. I'm not that person. I gave them back everything once the joke was over.
The joke is never over.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, when it comes to like Paul and his product and what, the sovereign citizen thing and everything, the cops and the courts, they've all kind of updated their policy and update, they've kind of
DeFreak, can you fix your mic?
Fix the mic. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you got that audio sensitivity bad.
Yeah, I'm a little beta bitch.
I heard you were autistic.
Autistic beta bitch, yeah. Joker is the devil, Moose.
How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So the courts have updated their like ways of dealing with people like that, and like the cops have and everything. So like it's a losing battle at this point, I think, if you're going to try and fight that fight, because you're either going to end up in jail or in the psych ward. And they're not really playing around with that stuff anymore, in my opinion.
What stuff?
You don't have jurisdiction. This
is a maritime court.
Yeah, all the different contentions that they have, like about the legal system and stuff, like all the different little play on words and everything else. Like they don't really put up with that stuff anymore, like they used to. Like they used to be like they didn't know how to deal with it, but now it's like they have like procedures on how to deal with those kind of people, and they just throw you in jail, or if you don't really cooperate, they just have you committed to the mental place.
But here's my thing: is that the idea that cops don't like it when you break the rules is absurd. They get paid for you not following the rules, right? So you become a customer. They want you to break the rules.
Yeah.
If it were the other way around, they wouldn't spend so much time camouflaging themselves on the side of the road, or they investigated me for 3.5 years before they kicked my door in. I mean, like they go through a lot of effort.
Wait. What? What happened?
He was
when I got
caught
raided
having sex with one of the farm animals.
I got raided in 2017 3 times.
Jesus Christ, dude. So wait, and then what did you do? Did you do prison time?
No, I took a plea deal. I spent 4 months in county, and then I took a plea deal for 36 months corrections. It's like probation, but it's through DOC. So the concept is you're serving a prison sentence on the outside because the prisons are overcrowded.
And that was only like for $100 worth, wasn't it?
That was for a quarter ounce of meth. So yeah, about $100.
That's like nothing, man.
Right.
How much is that? Like a
It was a quarter
size?
ounce. It's like a racquetball. Probably smaller than a racquetball.
That's crazy, dude. A racquetball.
Man, that shit is fucking ruined society. I couldn't believe it. Is meth an opiate?
No, it's a stimulant.
Stimulant. Yeah. So well, meth is bad too, but like
It's not fence.
week and a
You're
half
thinking of
ago,
fence.
one of my old employees like tried to commit suicide with opiates in the bathroom, and they had to perform. Like one of my other employees, she ran in there, did CPR, and they gave him. We got the EMTs and everything there, and they gave him 9 shots of that Narcan or whatever doses it. But like, man, it's like drugs have really fucked America up. Like, wherever all this shit's coming from, like these people, like I don't know how they afford it, but they sure as fuck are like walking zombies.
Yeah, no, this isn't that. The meth is the people that are vacuuming their yard in the middle of the night or parting out your car.
Oh, what about Tommy?
Meth.
No, he even admits to it though. He admits to it.
Well, I saw that video where he was on the couch in like normal clothes, talking to De Laguna.
I think he was not that day, but I think he was tweaking the night before.
Well, how did he get to a house?
He was in an apartment before he got homeless.
Oh, so he became homeless recently.
Yeah, bro. So
I don't know
this is
shit.
what happened. So, okay, all right, we're gonna fill you in today, buddy. So around the same time as Jack, I think. Tommy's
Yeah,
dog,
it was real close.
and
They love filling in Landry. All they do is talk about each other in the panel verse. That's all they do. How is this masculine, what they're doing? It's like a bunch of old women gossiping about each other. That's all they do. They're pathetic. They're a bunch of gossipy old fucking demons. They're losers. They're losers. And I'm not defending Tommy, but this is all they do for live stream after live stream, hour after hour. This is all they ever do on Flogay's channel, on Landry's channel, over here, over there. This is all they do. It's all they do. It's psychotic. It's demonic.
Tommy's still all like upset or whatever with Flow State about that. And next thing you know, he's telling, and Tommy's still all like upset or whatever with Flow State about that. Homeless.
Oh, so he became homeless recently.
Yeah, bro. So
I don't know
this is
shit.
what happened. Okay, all right, we're gonna fill you in today, buddy. So around the same time as Jack, I think. Tommy's
Yeah,
dog,
it was real close.
and Tommy's still all like upset or whatever with Flow State about that. His dog died, and then next thing you know, he's telling us that he's a crypto millionaire or whatever, and he's gonna go travel the streets or whatever. And then we see him, and we're looking at him, and we're like, "All right, bro, you've been wearing the same shirt for like 3 weeks. Like, you're looking a little ragged. You're looking like you haven't had a place to stay." So the crypto millionaire thing kind of fell apart quick. And then I don't know what's his excuse now, Flo. Like he continually like travels and he knows all the homeless people. So as far as I can see it, like he has embraced the home free life, and he is one of the miscreants that decide to live outside the civility of society.
So the interesting thing about homeless people is a lot of them are so narcissistic that they can't solve the problems in their lives that would make them homeless to begin with, but also too narcissistic to admit that they're homeless. So I don't know. Last time I tried to go up to Tommy's, he straight kicked me out and then talked shit on me for about 5 minutes. He wants nothing to do with me. He's very angry at me. Fuck his dog, and all that shit.
Man. Well, I've never seen him have a job either, though. Like him and Talcott both. Like that's the biggest mystery of all, Landry. If you can figure out where Jack's money's been coming from,
He
for the
told
past
me it was $30,000 from the house.
Bro, you're telling me that Talcott's been smoking weed every day and drinking Starbucks and eating vegan food for 5 years?
I don't think he eats,
$30,000?
actually.
I don't
think he
think
eats.
he eats either.
He was so disinterested in food when he was here.
Yeah, I agree. We even went over to the Waffle House across the street because I was hungry, and he had a cup of coffee while I ate scattered hash browns.
I mean, he says, like, we can live on much less than society tells us we can, which sure, I guess, but it's just a little bit, and that's what's so funny to me is Cynthia's like, I took him out for a delicious meal. It was amazing. We had a great time. I'm like, I couldn't get him to even go to the grocery store. He was like, I just eat nuts and berries and twigs and leaves.
I need meat.
That's interesting, bro,
Beef.
because I got home last night and the first thing I fired up was some ground beef. I made some mac and cheese, and then I put what was it? Not a sirloin, a strip steak in the air fryer. So I gotta have protein.
God damn, man.
Well, I'm at a grocery store now, bro, and like I'm in charge, and so like meat goes bad pretty quick.
Unless Mooch is there.
Well, what can I say, bro? You can only sell it by what the fucking sell date is, and it says sell by today or freeze, in the next 3 days. That means you got 3 days to fucking cook it, right?
Yeah, I bet Scrawny Moose eats a lot. Scrawny little moose. Most of them are scrawny. Talcott's scrawny. Moose is scrawny. Illumitommy's scrawny. Landry's scrawny. Flogay's actually getting fat. He's got a belly and boobs, and you've seen the shower picture, right? Flogay in the shower. And DeFreak hides himself. He never shows what he looks like. He's a coward. There's a lot of those in the Panelverse. Jeeps is one of those cowards. So's Arpole. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Moose is making me hungry.
I'm telling you, bro. You come out here, we'll fire up a fucking fat barbecue.
Or we can just eat cereal.
I mean, if
Well, I
you
just want to know
want,
what the options are.
No, I
that
love cereal.
processed food, I'd rather have like, I feel bad for eating the cow, but at the same time, I'm like, at least I'm not eating some Cheerios.
If God did.
So there's Landry with his teeth out again, and just there's something about him that's so gross and greasy and just slimy. And the energy coming off that thing, it's just gross. The booger eater beta, the gross fucking Landry. And I don't know what, like, there must be severe spiritual differences between people that can't notice that. They can't see it. Just like Moose. Moose is very much like Landry. They're very close. Now, I'm not saying close friends, close in energy. Close in energy. And as I'm recording this, I'm aware that people don't pay attention. People can watch, it's 53 minutes into this, almost 54 minutes, and people will tune in and drop away and come back, and almost no one has an attention span left in this realm. Good luck to you. Good luck.
Didn't want you eating a cow, then he wouldn't have made them out of meat.
Is Paul really a vegan?
Who the fuck said that?
Made them out of meat.
Is Paul really a vegan?
Hey, bro, you come out here, we'll fire up a fucking fat barbecue.
Or we can just eat cereal.
I mean, if
Well, I
you
just want to know
want,
what the options are.
I like
No, I
that
love cereal.
processed food. I'd rather have like, I feel bad for eating the cow, but at the same time, I'm like, at least I'm not eating some Cheerios.
If God didn't want you eating a cow, then he wouldn't have made them out of meat.
Is Paul really a vegan?
Who the fuck said that?
Paul
I thought it was
says that. No, he says vegetarian.
okay. Vegetarian. Okay. Same
Oh
shit.
yeah, he's been a vegetarian for a long time. That motherfucker loves pizza, bro.
I don't know. I've had my doubts, but I had my doubts about Talcott too. I was like, this is bullshit. These people aren't vegan. And then when I got in front of Talcott, he sure as shit wouldn't touch anything but a cup of coffee. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give Paul the benefit of the doubt here and say I didn't think so, but I'm going to go ahead and take his word on this one because of Talcott.
Yeah, I can agree on that for Talcott. As far as, I mean, I don't you usually hear vegetarians talking about that a lot. They are very proud of it.
Right.
So Talcott was talking yesterday, I think it was, about speaking on stage to like 15,000 people. Now, I'm trying to picture this. Like, I'm all for it. I'm like, brother, I want to get you there. But I'm trying to picture what the crowd is going to do after he's done talking.
Last night I tried to invite because I was on Sarah Raging Tomatoes and she got rated from the Crucible, and he's been trying to talk to Jim Bob and Andrew and some of them for a minute, and I sent him a link and I said, join up here. We got 1,800 watching, including Jim Bob, and I guess it was after his bedtime because I didn't hear from him.
Well, that's the thing. You got to strike when the iron's hot.
But you know what? I still get credit for trying.
Yeah, you do get credit for trying. And like, let's be real, bro. Like, if we don't figure out how to like put his message into like a concise message that's very deliverable, he's fucked.
Yeah, I think that I really would like to get Jim Bob and Jack sitting across from each other because I think that the polarity and insanities would be fantastic to watch.
That's why they call you evil. But I love it too. It's like
everybody loves it. That's what I told Jack when I was on his show last time. I said, look, Jack, like it or not, you've got entertainment value. And as much as everybody likes to pretend that they're here for some noble reason, this is fucking YouTube. People are here to waste time and be entertained. That's it.
Oh.
So the faster people can embrace the I'm doing air quotes, the lower benefits that they provide to their audience, and the better they can provide those benefits that people are actually here for.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I mean, I do think that it's sad because I'm looking for people who are serious, and it's not looking that likely. And I don't even think that, because I've made my statement here, right, where I will go and I will make the arrangements to do something on the ground. If Paul's willing to, as soon as he gives me the go ahead. But I don't know if that will happen. As far as the money thing goes here, I think that there's some potential that I could have as far as the AI side of things, just as even as simple as what I've already been doing for free. It's just as long as I get good enough to do it. We all have our different ways, but there's got to be some creative shit we can do out there. And I encourage people to realize that it's culty. It's and that's okay. I mean, it's okay to want to be I hate to use that word, but I mean, it's just because it does mean originally from the land, or of the land. So I get that.
Yeah. Whatever you just said. Did you just kiss TML's cheek?
Mm-hmm.
I bet he loves that.
Sure he does, dude. He's
The land. Most of these motherfuckers who talk about the land have never grown a tomato plant.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Why can't we just make videos like about that?
Oh,
Can't
I did.
somebody?
It's boring.
Well, that's fair, but I mean, at least just incorporate some sort of discussion about it. You know what I mean? How to?
Back on the early flow state, I had a handful of videos because We lived in a pretty.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you can't see through these creatures by now, I don't think you ever will. You've had plenty of time to figure out these creatures and to see what this realm is. Good luck. Good luck to you. Good luck.